Check out our new channel, Midnight Hunter YouTube channel. We are posting new horror videos every day. Do not forget to subscribe, friends. Link in description. r/rules horror. Posted by you/exhaustedpopcorn. Dorm rules. To whomever is reading this, congratulations on being accepted into Redwood College and joining the class of 2027. However, you are an absolute idiot for deciding to live on campus. Redwood only offers student housing for sophomores and up, which means you were successfully led into the trap. You're going to have to stay here for one semester before you can be saved. I wrote these rules to help you stay safe until it's over. For the love of God, please take the time to read them carefully. I cannot stress this enough. Warning message: all rules should have a period after the number. If it has a colon, don't listen to it. 1. When getting set up, don't hang up any posters that have faces on them, including artwork. 2. Your space is on the left side of the room. Make sure at all times none of your stuff is on the right side as it belongs to your roommate. 3. Make sure to throw your trash in the little can in the right corner of the room. 4. Your roommate is Lisa. Try to be somewhat on good terms with her. She was once in your position but failed to make it through the semester. 5. Lisa likes to drink a lot. If she comes back to the dorm sober but smelling like alcohol, just say hey and continue what you were doing. If she comes back to the dorm drunk, do not interact with her whatsoever. 6. If Lisa is drunk and tells you her head hurts, get her a bottle of water. 7. Your dorm room does have a bathroom, but it is only for getting ready and using the toilet. Never shower in there. You use the shower in the common restroom. 8. Never be the last one to take a shower. Everyone finishes by around 1 a.m. If you were perhaps too focused studying and forgot to take one by 1 a.m., just forget about and take one first thing in the morning. 9. Your dorm room has blue walls. If you walk into the room and the walls are a different color, exit the room. After 45 minutes, you can open the door and you will be in your actual room. 10. Get at least a 2-hour nap every day. 11. Your dorm room is only intended for sleeping and studying. Any leisure activities should be done in the common room. 12. When you visit the common room, make sure there is at least 2 other people there, preferably watching TV. I promise you, being alone in the common room is the worst thing that can happen. 13. If you do find yourself alone in the commons, just watch TV for a bit. 14. Sometimes Lisa will call you and ask if you want to go to a frat party with her. I highly suggest saying no. Here's the procedure to follow. Tell Lisa this exact sentence: I have a chem final coming up, so I want to study. Then hang up. After that, head to your desk and get your laptop and a textbook, then start studying. In about 10 minutes, Lisa will come to the dorm to check on you. Pretend you do not see her. After she leaves, you are safe and free to do whatever. 14a. If you decided you want to go to the party, refer to Rule 17. 15. Try to form good friendships with the frat brothers, they're nice guys, smile. 16. After a study session, make sure to clean up any mess you made. 17. When going to any parties, do not stay for more than an hour. They will convince you to do some weird stuff. 18. If you hear knocking at your dorm at night, it's probably Lisa. Answer the door. 19. If you hear crying and it sounds like it's coming from the room next to you, whisper, don't worry, you'll do okay on your exam. 20. The fall semester ends on December 9th. Here's the procedure to follow to prepare for your escape. A. Start packing up all of your clothes. Don't worry about furniture and other materials, those will be handled with. B. Write a letter to Lisa explaining that you are planning to move out and are deciding to live in an apartment close to campus. This letter should be at least 3 paragraphs. Make sure to include how you will miss Lisa and how she was a good roommate. Do not say anything she could possibly perceive as negative. C. When it becomes sunset, Lisa will return to the dorm. Take the letter and hand it to her. Do not exit the building without giving her the letter. D. Once she reads the letter, say goodbye and take your suitcase with you, then leave the room. While exiting the building, do not talk to anyone. A car resembling your mother's will be waiting for you outside. I know these may seem like a lot, but just try your best to remember everything. As for where you will live from now on, you're on your own with that. Rule 21. Lisa will ask if she can still keep in touch you. Say yes. r/rules horror. Posted by you/y0u13 feet m3a10n3. Part 1. Rules for the orphanage. You gaze up at the large building. It looks more like a mansion than it does an orphanage. You turn around to thank the taxi driver, but they're already gone, your stuff left on the curb of the street. You sigh, pulling your not-so-heavy luggage up the sidewalk and to the door of the orphanage. You reach up to ring the doorbell and a tall lady wearing a mask answers. You wave hello to the lady but she doesn't respond. She then waves a hand covered with a glove for you to follow. You walk forwards and at that moment, with your things inside, the door behind you slams shut. You jumped, but the lady kept walking, so you had to speed walk to catch back up to her. She turns a corner as you follow, confused on where they were going. You reach a door as the lady pulls out a key. The key was a crimson color, the deep color of blood. This makes you feel uneasy, but you ignore it, walking into your new room. It's pretty bland, not much is in here, but it does offer a carpeted room equipped with a bed, sheeting included, a dresser, a wardrobe, a desk and chair, topped off with a window set into the wall. You smile to yourself, you could make do with this. Just at that moment you hear a slam and clicking noise behind you. You jump and turn around. The door was shut, you ran over and turned the doorknob, it was locked from the outside. You put your back on the door and slid down it, a loss for words. You're trapped, and there's no way out. After who knows how long you get up, reaching for your things to begin putting them away. A slip of yellowish white paper sat on the top of your things. A wash of uneasiness fills you, you almost don't want to open it, but you felt you had to. You took a deep breath, picking up the slip of paper, dread now washing over you making you feel powerless just by touching this paper. You unfold the paper slowly, your eyes now traveling over the words. Now, you're new here, I know this because I saw you in the lobby. I apologize but here we have some rules. I mean rules you must follow for the rest of your time being here. Please read carefully. Rule 1, you must be asleep by 9 p.m. 1a, if you cannot sleep, please follow the night rules starting on Rule 18. Rule 2, everyone is awoken at 6 a.m. sharp. No sleeping in, no matter how tired you are. Rule 3, change into the clothes in the closet, your clothes aren't needed anymore. Rule 4, we who give you notes are trying to help, for we didn't follow the rules and are trapped forever. Listen to the notes. 4a, not every note is ours, please pay attention to the sign at the top, the wings of a falcon are ours, the wings of a penguin are the devil's kids. Rule 5, the devil kids are ones who chose to stay forever, you should avoid them at all times. They try to give you the worst punishments here. Rule 6, if you see other children here, you are wrong. You are the only living child here. Do not speak to the children you think you see, don't look them in the eyes, they will rip your skin and remove their skin disguise. They will use your skin as their new skin suit. Rule 7, be kind to the lady with the mask, that lady is your caretaker and punishment giver. Her punishments aren't very kind to anyone's mental or physical bodies. Rule 8, breakfast is always at 7 a.m. 8a, if you are a minute late you will be given less food, the food won't be perfectly cooked. 8b, if you're a minute early you must not enter the dining room. If you do, you might become the meal for the others. Rule 9, the chef wears a large white cooking hat and an apron. You must always say these things when greeting them and leaving. Dear chef, I am sorry to bother you, please do not cut my parts and make them stew, etc. 9a, if you do not start and end with those words, you will be cut up and your parts will make stew. Rule 10, the attic is forbidden, locked and sealed. A man lives there, he speaks in tongues. When talking about him you must rhyme, or you will meet your demise. He'll grab you up from the vents, seal you in with the floors. You can pray but you don't have long. Beware of the man who lives up there. Rule 11, there are pets that live around the orphanage, but they aren't what they may seem when you think pets. Do be careful of these. 11a, Jingle, a large, hungry spider. They rarely are outside of their room but when they are, hide and don't make a sound. If they find you they will drag you back to their web to make your body a meal. 11b, Eyes, they are a large dog that's just pure black, and has eyes all over it. They don't harm people, but if fed 20 human eyes will protect you. 11c, Fly, a large swarm of moths. Similar to piranhas they swarm a human like you and eat your flesh in seconds. They are only out in the garden on every Wednesday. Rule 12, you must go out to the garden and feed fly every Wednesday, and every day must clean the weeds and water the carnivore plants at 12 a.m. Rule 13, you must clean your plate yourself, do not expect the chef to clean it for you. Rule 14, greet the guests at 2 p.m., do not look any of them in the eyes, it is rude. The guests would like to be seated at the dining tables. Rule 15, you do not get any lunch. That is a rule made by the masked lady. Rule 16, your dinner is to be given at 5 p.m., no sooner or later or you suffer the same consequences as breakfast. Rule 17, the house needs cleaning. Clean the house with the given list from the kid with claws for hands. You must start cleaning at 2:30 p.m. and finish at 4 p.m. 17a. To find the kid with claws for hands, ask children you see this. Greetings child, may I see your fists? Hello child, may I see your palms? Thank you child for all that is done, you have my grace, goodbye dear child. Rule 18, keep watch on your wardrobe, the monster that lives there likes creep around at night. Don't let them touch you or you may end up like a skin shirt. Rule 19, check your dresser, you have a flashlight, but don't let it run out of batteries. The light is the only thing that keeps you alive. 19a, your main light and night lights won't work after 9 p.m. Rule 20, use your blankets to hide under when you hear tapping against your window. It's not the trees, it's the women with the long neck. She is looking for her son. Do not let her in no matter how much she pleads. She will tear you and squish you down into a makeshift doll of her lost son. Rule 21, make sure to check under your bed every 20 minutes, you do not know if the termites got in. 21a, if you see the termites, put your pillow over your ears and hide under your covers, and don't move. Pray they don't see you and leave, that way they won't eat you alive. 21b, if you don't see them you're safe to continue your night watch. Rule 22, if you hear a scraping noise, yell this phrase, I hear your knocks, I hear your scowls, but leave me be, I've not a scratch. I see you're the man in the walls but you've got it wrong, I haven't left. 22a, at that moment the sound should stop, and you should continue your night watch. 22b, if you fail to chant this the man will surely break this. Don't be sad, it will be done. Your time has come to leave this place, the man has come to take this.